What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. In this video I want to go through a few things that you can start doing now to get into the gym and to get into fitness and working out in this new year. So first of all, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the things that I've been through already in terms of like my own journey. I've made a video about that last year. I'll link that down below or maybe here somewhere on the screen. But basically just easy ways that you can start going. The first thing that you have to do is just to go. Okay, let me explain. When you have your timetable for the week, whether you're in work or you're in uni, plan your day around the gym. So if you know that you'll be working from like 9 to 5, for example, either plan to go after work, so make sure to bring your work gear, maybe some food, and also maybe some pre-workout or like an energy drink like a 0 calorie Monster. So let me turn this off. Bring that with you, which makes it a lot easier, because you going home from work and then planning to go to the gym after that is a lot harder, just mentally and physically, to bring yourself back home, to change, to get dressed, to wear your gym clothes, to eat. Before you know, 1 hour has passed and you still have to make the journey to go to the gym and then start working out and then come back and then shower and then eat. And that whole time could be 3 hours maybe. So that could be you coming back from work at 5 p.m. and then not actually being able to carry on with your day after the gym until like 8 p.m. So bring your gym clothes to work, bring your food, just prep before you go to work, or wake up earlier and go earlier. So I think that's also a very good option, because going early in the gym, there might still be a rush there, like from 7 a.m. I think and 5 p.m. those are like the peak times, but I do think it's a very good way to get going. And also, if you're new, it's good to see people there working out, so you may have some idea as to what workouts that you want to do, but if you see people there working out, that might make it easier for you to go up there and ask them. Just feel free to talk to anyone. Most people in the gym, we've all been there before, they've all been there before, they know just a rough idea as to how to get started, how to get working out, the right exercises to do. As you start researching, this brings me on to my second point. It's to don't overthink it. There is so many different ways to work out, as long as you're stimulating your muscles in some shape or form, be it doing bicep curls, or like or doing like pull-ups or something. Those are still both pull exercises. They're still targeting your biceps, your brachioradialis, your back muscles. They still target the same muscles, and your muscles don't know what workouts you're doing. Okay, so just make sure that when you're doing these kinds of things, that you don't get hung up trying to find the best workout or the best exercises, the best momentum, whatever, like the best supplements, the best Instagram accounts to follow. Just don't focus on being perfect. Just go and you'll figure it out along the way. The knowledge that I have now in terms of health and fitness and gym and working out, I didn't have that when I first started. Okay, this only built up after time, after hours of going to the gym, of watching videos, of learning. And also this whole period was fun. It's fun to learn more about the gym, about health and fitness, about how your body works. So I definitely recommend you just to go and don't expect things to be perfect. In fact, expect your workout to be mediocre, but just be happy that you went. Okay, the endorphins and how you feel after going to the gym is just so worth it. Okay, so that's the second point. Third point is don't rely on people to go with you. Okay, when I was first starting out, I was on and off in the gym for maybe 1 to 2 years. I did really try to get my friends to come with me and to go to the gym with me, but of course it's just harder to go with people initially. If you have a friend and you guys are both holding each other accountable, then go for it. Go together, work out, reach your goals together. If one of your friends isn't going, don't rely on them to go, and don't not go because they're not going. Okay, that's a very bad cycle to fall into. I think I really recommend just going by yourself first and then building up that habit, that discipline. So whether you choose to go with friends or no friends, it doesn't matter, because you're going to go anyway. Okay, so make the habit and go to the gym by yourself. First build that discipline, and then feel free to bring in friends, feel free to train friends, feel free to bring your friends up to where you are and to just kind of help their process easier, because I'm sure if that was the reverse, they would do the same thing for you. Okay, so it's all about lending and a helping hand and helping your friends strive and get stronger together, because that's just more fun, and I'm sure that will give you a lot more fulfillment when it comes to working out and reaching your fitness goals. Number 4 is, do you have a New Year's resolution to lose weight or to gain weight or to go to the gym more? Don't expect to be perfect, okay? So even if you started in January and you've fallen off for a few weeks, or even if it's like right now it's the 7th of January, even if you've fallen off now, okay, don't give up. Okay, when I started my fitness journey, I started in April, so I could have waited until the next year to start in January. But the best thing is, it doesn't matter when you start, just start. Okay, if you fall off in January, then start again the next week, start again in February. If you fall in February, start again in March. It doesn't matter, just keep coming back, just keep trying and trying and trying. Learn from your mistakes. What stopped you from going to the gym? How can you remedy that? How can you be better next time? Okay, stop expecting things to just go through perfectly, because we aren't perfect. Okay, even the people that you see in the gym that you look up to, a lot of them as well, even me sometimes, we're not really happy with where we are currently. It's like everyone is always chasing the person in front of them, but we all just need to be more content with where we are, to realize that there's still progress to be made, and then to work hard to try and achieve those goals and to try and achieve that progress. Okay, so that's a really good point there. Okay, this one is a double-edged sword. I would say don't post it on social media that you're going to start a New Year's resolution of working out 5 days a week if you feel like it will hinder you. Okay, so when I first started working out, I didn't do that. The only person I told was myself, maybe my parents, okay? But, don't start like posting everyone, because it does put a lot of pressure on you, and that pressure may make you work harder, but it may also make it a lot more difficult for you to really enjoy going to the gym for yourself, because now you're doing it to make other people happy or to prove that you're not like a quitter. So I would just focus on doing the gym solely for yourself. In the meantime, build a habit, build a discipline, and then when you've done all of that, then you can start posting what you're doing, like the workouts you're doing, the progress you've made, maybe if you've taken any progress bricks. And speaking of which, please follow me on my Instagram at justcharles100. I do try and post quite frequently and give a lot of tips as to what I'm doing, like how I lost weight and the different things I do. I also post quite frequently on my story. I'm not sure why it's not loading there, but I post quite frequently on my story there as well. Memes, food, what I'm eating, just stuff like that. Okay, so if that is something that you're interested in, then please feel free to give me a shout. And I'm also getting an air fryer soon, so hopefully I'll be posting some more food ideas, because I do post the meals that I have on the app as well. Very easy meals, quick meals, high protein, and they taste great, which is the main points. Okay, use social media to your advantage. So what I mean by this is, let's say stuff like YouTube or Instagram. My Instagram now, especially like my fitness one, my For You page is just filled with different influencers. They make loads of videos, loads of memes, they give loads of advice and tips on working out and gym, and to be honest, that's pretty much how I learned how to work out, just by watching those Instagram videos, by watching the YouTube videos. There is so much information online that is just so easy and most of all free to access. Of course, you could get a personal trainer if you want, and if that's something that you have the time and resources to do, but don't feel like you need to do that. Okay, Instagram, YouTube, it has everything. Follow them, and I just feel they do a good job of making fitness a lot more lighthearted. Now, of course, there are like this super advanced bodybuilders and influencers that you feel their physiques are just so much more difficult to reach, and when I tell you to watch them, I don't want you to compare yourself to them. I just want you to maybe see the workouts they're doing, to what meals they're having, for example, to give you just some rough idea, and also to see the memes they make as well, because they're quite funny. And I think it just makes the gym a lot more lighthearted, because me go to the gym, it's not to be serious. It's meant to be a place to clear your mind, to work out, to feel good. And also there's loads of funny things that happen there as well that are shown on these memes. So yeah, I think that is a very good way to keep motivated and to just start to see the gym as a nice fun place to be, rather than work or something that you need to do, but it should be eventually something that you want to do. Okay, that's the main point of working out, of going to the gym, of starting this fitness journey, is to make sure that it becomes something that you want to do long term and can sustain. You may even become addicted, because right now I feel like the way the gym is for me, like I just love going. I don't feel the pressure to go, I don't feel forced to go. Just the way you feel after going to the gym, it's like a constant, I've never done drugs, but it's like a constant high. It just makes you feel good. Okay, it makes you feel ready, it makes you feel motivated, and it's good for you, you know. It helps you sleep, it helps your mindset, it helps you to just have more mental clarity, and that can, you know, help you in other aspects of your life, you know, be it work, be it school, and be it your business endeavors. So it's just a positive all around that affects all parts of your life positively. Okay, believe in yourself. Okay, that's probably the biggest points. I should even have had this points first, but believe in yourself. Okay, when I first started working out, I'll try maybe post some photos, or maybe even try to bring them up here as I'm speaking. But when I first began working out, I always believed that I could get to the shape that I was in. I know this may sound weird, this may sound like cocky, but like from the shape that I was in, I'll try even just like swipe now, like, you know, this was me. Sorry, I'm not. Let me try blur some of them. But yeah, let me just try cover my face so this thing focuses. Like, look at me, man. From the shape I was in before. So let me see, man. The shape I was in before. You know, and you know, to some people this may not be bad. This may be too bad even for some people. But this is me. But I still believe that I could get in shape. I still believe that I could get a six pack. That I could be able to reach the point where I can work out 5-6 times a week consistently. And I believe that I've reached that place now. Okay, so believe in yourself. Okay, there is so much power, and there's still so much to be said about how the mind works, and how what you feel and how you think and feel about yourself can impact, you know, how you work and move physically. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons. As I was working out, as I was eating the right foods, as I was, you know, having my cheat days every here and there, I always felt that I could reach this goal. I always felt that I could reach the weight I wanted to be. And you know, even just kind of to go again, if you can zoom in, like you can see my progress over like months and weeks. You could start to see the fat drop. You could start to see this is 100 kg. At my highest point, I was at like 112 kg. I'm like, I weighed myself today. I got a bit heavier over Christmas, but I'm like 92 now. But my lows was like 90. I made sure I cut again a bit more, but you know, I'm fairly happy with where I am now. At some point I reached here. You can just see it's just a big difference as to how I was before in the previous pic. I'll just show you guys that again. So believe in yourself. Okay, you can do this if you really want to. The only one that's holding you back and stopping you is you. When I took, you know, my weight loss or my fitness into my own hands, I really feel like this helped me to stop blaming other people, or blaming you know, the meals I have, or blaming my schedule, or blaming, you know, this or that. You know, even though there could be valid reasons as to why I can't go to the gym, or why I can't buy protein powder, or why I can't eat healthy, but when you believe in yourself and you take your fitness journey into your hands, I think this is one of the biggest reasons and the biggest ways that you can you know, just really start to see progress. It gives you a lot more control, because you know that if you do this, if you do this, if you do this, you will get closer to reaching your goal. If you go to the gym this many times a week, if you adjust your calories and stick to it roughly, you know, if you try to avoid binges, or if you do binge, if you get back on track the following day, and don't just do an all or nothing mindset and just start eating everything. If you do these things step by step, you will reach your goal, or at least you will get closer. That's the main thing. You will get closer and closer and closer. And the biggest thing that stops people is they'll feel like, well, it took so long. You know, for me, it was a few months, maybe up to 11 months, but that was because I didn't really know what I was doing. A lot of it was trial and error. I was having a lot of cheat days as well. So it would be a lot faster for you if you just stuck to it. But again, maybe it will take you just as long, you know. But even if it does, it's just 11 months out of your life. Like 11 months will pass by anyway. It's January now. November will, by God's grace, November will arrive anyway. So if the time is going to pass anyway, then why not just be closer to your goal when that time comes, or work harder, or get closer to where you need to go. It all just comes down to you and to your self-belief. Okay, please let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see me make, and also if you'd like to see maybe more videos about motivation, fitness, the things I was eating. I will try and be more consistent in this new year. Fingers crossed, but we'll see how it goes. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comments, and subscribe for more.